Listening 33. The children in the Brown family are having a conversation about the things they like doing in the winter. Listen and number the pictures.
What do you like doing in winter, Emma?
Oh, winter's my favourite time of year because it often snows, and I love snow. We always make a snowman. I like that. We make arms for him from wood, and then we put a carrot for his nose. It's funny.
Yes, and I love making snowballs and throwing them at you, Emma.
I don't like that.
What do you like to
Listening 34. Listen and read. Then act.
It's raining. What shall we do?
Shall we play a board game?
That's a good idea. What do you do if the weather's nice, Katie?
Well, if it's sunny, I lie down by the swimming pool and read my book.
I go swimming in the pool if it's sunny. You're very lazy.
No, I'm not. What do you do if the sky's grey and if it's foggy and cold?
If it's foggy and cold, I put on my sweater, my coat, and my scarf, and I go for a walk in the woods.
If the weather's foggy and cold, I stay inside and watch cartoons on the children's channel. What do you do if it's snowing, George?
If it's snowing, I make a large snowman in the garden.
Oh, I don't. I stay in bed.
You really are very lazy.
Perhaps I am, but if there's a storm, I watch the sky from the window.
Oh, if there's a storm, I hide under the bed.
So you aren't very brave, George.
No, I'm really not.
Listening 35. The head teacher is having a conversation with Harry. Listen to the conversation. Who talks about these things? Listen and draw lines.
What are you going to do in the holidays?
I'm going to go to Egypt, Mr. Pepper.
Ah, I went there many years ago. Perhaps I can give you some advice.
OK. We're going to put everything in our suitcases tonight, so we're ready to go in the morning.
Oh, good. Now, are you going to see the pyramids? You know you can go inside the largest pyramid and climb up to the top.
Really? Is it dark in there? Like in a cave?
Yes, it is.
Yes. I think we might go there. But I'm going to ride on a camel.
Really? That's great. And you know, there's a very interesting museum. It's in a large city. It's called Cairo. Have you heard of it?
No, Mr. Pepper.
Well, you can find out some very interesting facts about the history of Egypt there. You can go on a tour and see lots of different things which are made of gold there, too.
Oh, right. And I'm going to go in a little car through the desert. Dad says I can drive it.
Well, that's very nice. But is it safe, I wonder? Oh, and you can go on a trip into the desert to see the stars at night, too. The stars are very bright. It's wonderful.
Oh, I'd like to do that.
Yes, and you can see how some people called Bedouins live in tents there.
Right. And I'm going to go swimming in the sea.
Oh, well, my advice is to be careful. The sea can be dangerous sometimes, you know.
Don't worry. I'm going to be really careful.
Oh, well. I saw some interesting things in the sea when I was in Egypt. You might see some too. I saw an octopus. What a strange animal. Did you know that an octopus is one of the cleverest animals in the sea?
No, I didn't, Mr. Pepper. But I'm going to go on a boat trip and I might see some dolphins and sharks.
That sounds exciting. Well, I hope you and your sister have a really great holiday. All the best for the future, Harry.
Thanks, Mr. Pepper.
And Harry,
Yes, Mr. Pepper?
you won't go and have another big adventure, will you?
No, I'm not going to have any big adventures, Mr. Pepper.
Listening 36. Flyers practice test. Listening, part 2. Listen and look. There is one example.
Good morning, Science Museum.
Is that Laketown Science Museum?
Yes, that's right.
How do you spell that?
It's Laketon.
Thanks.
Can you see the answer? This is an example. Now you listen and write.
I'm phoning to find out some information about your museum.
What do you want to know?
Well, are you open in the school holidays?
Of course we are. We're open every day of the week, but the museum closes for Christmas on the 15th of December until the New Year.
And what time can we come?
We're open all day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., 7 days a week. But it's best to come in the morning if you want to come with your children, because it does get very busy in the afternoons.
And what is there that's interesting for children at the museum?
Well, there's lots of information about the history of planes and about the history of the telephone. And they can pick things up and play with them. That's very popular with the young ones.
Oh, thank you. That does sound good. Could you tell me where the museum is, please?
Have you got a map?
No, sorry, I haven't.
Oh, well, we're in the centre of town, not far from the shopping centre. Do you know that?
I think so.
Well, our address is 525 Green Hill Road. Come to the centre of town and ask anyone. It's a very famous museum.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Goodbye.